Ms. Lewis, can you hear me? Ma'am, you're muted. I cannot hear you.
Yes.
Okay. We're on the record in 22 CCV 070603 Villas Elysian at Sienna Plantation versus Stacy Lewis Isam, Amber Gray, and all other occupants. Ms. Lewis, you have filed a motion to withdraw funds in the court's registry. There is a defect in the motion. Specifically, the motion does not include language as to the accrued interest as well. I cannot sign your motion as is because the clerk's office will kick it back and demand language to that effect. I'm not certain where you received this motion, but I'm going to ask that you refile a motion with the appropriate language.
Okay.
Okay. I don't mind signing off on this without a hearing. I just need to make sure that all the appropriate language is contained in the motion.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. Very good. Thank you. You're free to go. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, Judge, I can.
I can hear you, Your Honor.
Okay. Very good. All right. We're on the record in 22 CCV 070608. Barack Kumar M. Shaw, or Pitt Shaw, individually and as next to friend of KS, a minor, and Vishisha Shaw versus Jimmy Paul Valverde. All right. We're here for a minor settlement prove up. Do we have the parents or who's testifying in this matter?
Your Honor, I don't see the parents here to testify.
And I don't have them in the waiting room. So I was hoping they'd be with one of the attorneys. No?
I spoke with her yesterday and she said she would be here.
Okay. I tell you what, I have another case I need to get to. I'm going to go to that case and I'll come back to you. Maybe one of you can reach out to them and find out what's going on.
I will.
Thank you. Mr. Wright, what case are you here on?
I'm here for Erica Rodriguez on a Capital One versus.
Okay. One second. Sarah.
Yes, sir.
Casey Smith. Will you figure out who they're here for?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay. We are on the record in 23 CCV 073305 Capital One NA versus Erica B. Rodriguez. We're here on a motion or agreed, essentially motion objecting to the mediation that was ordered by the court. I typically require mediation in every case, but I will hear what y'all have to say with regards to this and why it would not likely dispose of the matter. Who would like to start?
Your Honor, Mark Doobie for Capital One Bank. What we find in these cases with Courtney's firm, with the cement law firm, we work very closely together and resolve these matters typically through private negotiations at less expense than is incurred during the mediation. Those funds for the defendant are usually best spent in settling the case as opposed to being spent on a mediation that would end up in the same place, or maybe in a more agreeable place with private negotiations. That's all it is, Your Honor. It's just trying to conserve resources so they can direct them toward the settlement of the case.
I concur with everything he said.
All right, I'll grant your, or I'll sustain your objection. I'll sign off on the order canceling mediation. I will not change the trial date that has been set. Let me just confirm that date.
Yeah, I'm showing 6/18, Your Honor.
That is correct, June 18th at 9 a.m.
Okay, that's perfect. I think we're in fine shape. We appreciate your helping us out on this, Your Honor, and we'll get this thing resolved. If it's going to be resolved, we'll get it resolved, and if not, we'll be ready to go on the 18th.
Very good.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you all.
Thank
Y'all are
you.
free to go.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Courtney.
They have not responded, Judge.
I'm just going to bring Casey Smith in then. What case she's supposed to be here for. I signed that order. Mr. Casey,
Yes, Your Honor.
what case are you here on?
I am here for case number 23-CCV-073820, Discover Bank versus Alicia Greer.
Sarah, I have a note that that case was passed. Who passed that case?
Hold on one second, Judge. I'll tell you.
Sure.
The opposing side was asked to pass it, but they never responded to confirm that they did.
It's your motion?
Oh no, it's the opposing side's motion.
Yeah, because I haven't reviewed it. I had a note that yesterday that it was passed, so I didn't review the motion itself.
Oh, okay. That's great news.
So
I got an email asking for it to be passed because they have recently got a agreed settlement, and I responded to all parties that it has been passed.
Okay, thank you. I did not see that email, so my apologies. I just wanted to make sure to appear in an abundance of caution.
okay, well, you're free to go. Thank you, Mr. Casey.
Okay, great. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Have we had any luck reaching out?
I got her voicemail. I'm gonna try her again.
Okay. We'll wait a few minutes and see if we can't get them on. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and turn my
Judge, you muted your whole conversation.
I said I'm going to mute myself and turn my video off while we wait. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you.
She's having trouble with the link. Does anyone have the meeting ID? So she can just type it in?
There's no
No.
meeting ID, it's just the link. You just have to click the link and it should bring you directly to where the Zoom is.
Okay, is there any other way to get her on?
There is not. It's through the link only.
Okay, let me see if she can get it. She said she's connecting. I see her. We see you.
Ms. Shaw, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? Will you check the audio on your device? Ensure it's connected.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
We're on the record in 22 CCV 070608. Bharat Kumar M. Shaw, Arpit Shaw, individually and as next of friend of KS, a minor, and Vishesh Shaw versus Jimmy Paul Valverde. Ms. Shaw, if you could just find a place maybe out of the way and just stay there.
Yeah, I'm just going in my office so
That's
we
fine.
can talk. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Sure.
Yes, so
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. If you would raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony provided here today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Very good. You may put your hand down. All right. Who would like to get us started? Ms. Cheng, do you want to get us started, or one of the attorneys want to get us started?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm prepared to prove up the settlement.
You may proceed.
All right, Ms. Shaw, could you please introduce yourself to the court using your full name?
Yes, my name is Vishesha. Last name is Shah.
And are you the parent of KS?
Kavisha, yes, I'm a mother.
We're going to be using your son's initials for the proceeding. So when I say KS, we know who we're talking about, okay?
Okay, Kavish, about Kavish. I got you.
All right. Now, how old is KS?
9.
And 4 years ago, on March 11th, 2020, did your family get into a car accident near Highway 6 in Kensington when defendant's vehicle hit your car?
Yes,
And was that in Fort Bend County?
yes,
And did KS hurt his back in the accident?
yes,
And after the accident, did he go to the chiropractor?
yes,
And did the chiropractor treat your son for his back pain?
yes.
And did the chiropractor release your son because no further treatment was needed?
Sorry, one more time.
Did the chiropractor release your son from treatment?
Yes,
And did you bring this suit on behalf of KS?
yes,
And did you agree to settle with the defendants for the sum of $2,500 or
yes.
$2,250 after all the liens, legal fees, and costs are deducted?
Yeah, it's whatever you guys decided.
Would you agree that it would be $2,250 after the legal fees and costs are deducted?
Yes,
Okay. Are you asking the court to deposit that $2,250 into the court registry for KS?
yes,
And do you understand that the money will be kept in an account at the the county clerk's office for him until he turns 18.
Yes.
And once he turns 18, KS can then request the money from the court clerk, and he can spend the money however he desires. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So if KS wanted to spend the money on Xbox and Legos, he can spend the money on Xbox and Legos, and you can't stop him.
Okay.
And do you believe that the settlement for KS is fair?
Yes.
And do you understand that if the case went forward to trial, KS could have received more money, he could have received less money, or he could have received no money at all?
No, he has to receive some money.
Right, but if you went to trial, the outcome could have been different. Do you understand that?
Not exactly.
Okay. Well, you and your husband agreed to settle the case without going to trial because you
Yes.
wanted, and part of that was because at a settlement, you have a certainty of outcome, right?
Yes.
But if you went to trial, the outcome would have been uncertain. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so to avoid that uncertainty, you're settling for this amount of money. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you understand that after Judge Morales signs his order, KS can't come back when he turns 18 and say that the settlement is unfair?
Like Kavish?
Right.
KS.
KS. So
Yeah.
KS, when he turns 18, he can't
Okay.
say that the settlement was unfair.
Okay. He will not.
Okay. And are you asking the court to approve this settlement?
Yes.
All right. No further questions, Your Honor.
Any further questions from the attorneys? Mr. Shaw?
Yes, Your Honor, a couple. Thank you.
Okay.
Ms. Shaw, my name is Kevin Shaw, and I represent the defendant, the man you sued in this case. Couple of things. Do you realize that if the judge approves this settlement, that this is all the money that your son will get from this car accident?
Yes.
Okay. And do you think it is in your son's best interest for the court to approve this settlement here today?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I pass the witness.
I have no questions.
Very good. All right, Ms. Shaw, I am
Yes.
going to go approve. I'm going to go ahead and approve the settlement that has been presented to the court. Sign off on it here today. This will conclude the matter. Ms. Chang, I'm going to award you a fee in the amount of $2,182.58. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Shaw, good luck to you. Good luck to
Thank you.
KS as well.
Thank you.
Are there any questions for the court before we conclude this, ma'am?
No, sir. Thank you
Okay,
so
very
much.
good. Thank you, Ms. Chang. Thank you, Mr. Shaw. And thank you, Mr. Baird.
Thank you.
Y'all have a
Pleasure, Your
good
Honor.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.